Yo, what's going on, guys? So, after playing war games for somewhere between a month and 10 years, I've amassed, as you can see, 82,000 summer tickets. So, we're going to open some birthday llamas and see what we get. And I started playing last year during the Fortnite Maze event, so there's a few things I missed out on since then, and for the most part, it's going to be a bunch of road trip heroes and weapons. There's a new one right away, the Rat-a-tat, very cool. And let's actually see if we can claim a bunch of these at once. We gotta test out our trigger finger here. Good God. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with the duplicate protection system. But yeah, should be cool. So, not a huge fan of doing loot box opening type things, but in Save the World, I'm like a free-to-play player, so these are all just ran through gameplay, not by spending V-Bucks or money or whatever, so should be fine. Spyglass, very cool. Spyglass, if you don't know, is like basically the same as the old Betsy, as far as I know, except that it doesn't have damage fall off of range, and it has a scope, obviously, so if you don't mind the scope, I guess it's really better, to be honest. Dragoon, very cool. Whiteout Fiona, I believe that's a hero that gives critical rating to a bunch of different melee weapons. Not a huge melee weapon user, but definitely a good one. Infiltrator Ken and Old Betsy, very cool. Yeah, so pretty much all of the flintlock weapons or whatever from the road trip event are new to me because I was not playing back then. And outside of that event, mostly we just want, I guess, duplicates of store items that you could only ever have one copy of. So having multiple copies would be nice to be able to spec them with different elements and whatnot. And by the way, I can kind of explain how the duplicate protection system works for you guys in the birthday llamas, because there's been a fair amount of confusion. Let's see, Plague Doctor, Igor, Wild Fragment, Deadeye. This is a very good hero for Shock Tower, so I'm going to go for that one. And the way it works is pretty much, it's similar, if you guys remember my last video about duplicate protection on event llamas, except for the pools are a little bit more subdivided on this one. So in this one, it's going to roll the rarity of epic or legendary, and then it's going to choose not just hero or weapon, but it's going to choose a specific type of hero or a specific type of weapon. So it's going to choose, like, it's going to be epic or legendary, and then it's going to randomly select constructor, outlander, ninja, or soldier, or a weapon subtype like hardware, sword, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, etc. And it applies duplicate protection from within that pool. So if, for example, you have all of the epic sniper rifles within birthday llamas, ooh, Spectral Blade or Rat King? Let's see. I think I want to go with the Rat King. Both of these are things that I want, but because I will end up wanting multiple multiple Rat Kings for different elements. Let's go with that first, and I'm sure duplicate protection will give us the Spectral Blade sooner or later. But yeah, sorry if I kind of interrupted my own explanation there, but hopefully that kind of makes sense. So that's the way you end up, like, if it'll roll an epic constructor. There's only like one or two epic constructors in birthday llamas, so you'll end up getting a lot of duplicates of some things, even though it's supposedly duplicate protected. But just so you understand how that works, because you get a lot of people just saying it's like completely broken or whatever. It's not broken. It's just not like completely the most generous duplicate protection. system, I guess. But here we go. Mr. Krampus, kind of a weird looking guy. Don't really care about him.
Careful with that axe. That was awesome.
And okay, the ghost pistol, basically kind of useless. It apparently was super good for taking out the UFO recently, and then they patched that mechanic, so now it's just back to being kind of useless again. I think I was playing back when the ghost pistol was out, but I was a very new player and I didn't really think it was worth purchasing. So okay, we have one of each of these. Doesn't really matter then. Can go in the collection book, I suppose. And oh, one last note for the duplicate protection. It counts whether you have it on your inventory or in your collection book. Either way, it counts as you having a copy of the thing. No applied duplicate protection based off that, except for apparently if you have the crystal version of the weapon slotted in the collection book, like you know how you can slot like a crystal assault rifle or whatever, which means like it's leveled up to 106 or higher. Supposedly that doesn't count for the duplicate system. So there we go, Spectral Blade, very cool. So you can use that to your advantage probably. If you get like, for example, if you have one pain train, or like one, actually that's not in the collection book. If you had one hemlock, you could level it up to 106, put it in the collection book as a crystal hemlock, and then duplicate protection would be inclined to give you another hemlock, because it would see that you don't have any. And then you could just unslot it from the collection book. So another white F Fiona, sounds good. Okay, so Walker, I'm thinking is from Flintlock Event. 6 feet under. Let's go for that one. Really doesn't matter. I'm not a melee weapon user in general. But, yep.
Well, I am out of here.
Jeez, we still have 65 to go, so it's going to be quite a long video. I'll try to go through it somewhat quickly, but yeah, it just takes a while. Awesome. Okay, so we got the typewriter and the bundle bus. Kind of a difficult choice because I want both of those very badly. I think probably the bundle bus is like more like meta or weapon kind of thing, so we'll go for that one, but hopefully get the typewriter later on. Typewriter's not really as good in Save the World as it is in Battle Royale, but it's just like a really fun weapon to use, so there you go. But yeah, bundle bus, very cool. Definitely considered to be one of the best assault rifles in the game by a lot of people. This does crazy burst damage with really long reload delay. But yeah, pretty good for like one-shotting or one burst and like miss monsters and whatnot. Can you guess? And that's that, alright. That has that really fun leap attack, which I think might just be the same as the Guardian's Will, if you have that from Fortnite. That's still pretty cool. What? Dragoon, legendary, very nice. I love my double barrel shotgun, being a David Dean fanboy. And the Dragoon is basically even better, just double barrel shotgun that shoots both shots at the same time. So you get just this pretty crazy impact, good for knocking over rad shield your buddies and so on. And so we still haven't gotten everything. So at this point, we're still, for the most part, getting to the protection, I think. Unless we get like very strange RNG, we should pretty much fill out the entire collection by the end of this opening and get some duplicates as well. So let's go with the typewriter. Very happy to have that.
Oh, three-pronged approach. Well, I am out of here.
Ice cream. So I'm not really caring too much about stuff from the past couple events because I've like pretty much been playing a ton. So
That's me.
meaning I guess the pirate event, excuse me, the pirate event, the winter event, pretty much have many copies of just about everything here. But road trip is all new. Fortnite Mares is when I started playing, so I've kind of like a medium amount of those. Although we do want like duplicates of the shop weapons from all the events, of course. But Basilisk, don't care. Like Shadow, uh, not really a ninja player, so
Oh, I
guess he goes in the collection.
adios.
Sir Booty.
Awful.
I don't think anyone's ever used that weapon to my knowledge.
Prizes.
So we get a choice here. Okay. I really don't know. I guess we'll take Luna. Don't really ever use either of those ones, so I guess I can just go in the collection book. The bunny heroes, the two are overwhelmingly kind of terrible. And let's see. I mean, I think I have the cannonade in the collection book already. So maybe we go for another lead sled. Cannonade really just I'm never going to use, so it's no point getting another one.
Gotta love the. Woo!
Outstanding, another typewriter. Very cool.
To the mine. Prizes.
Okay, Drifter, Santa's Little Helper. So definitely gonna. I believe I have a Drifter in the collection book, and it's a club which is basically useless. Santa's Little Helper is one of the best RPGs in the game, in my opinion. It's one of the ones with just huge impact, so you can just use it to push smashers around. Same as like with the,
I regret nothing.
I believe the Dam Buster. I don't know if it's lower or higher than that one, but my understanding they're pretty similar. It's pretty good damage and just insane impact output. Okay, these duplicates don't care. Basically, just 4 training manuals. Headhunter skin. Coco 45. Already have it. Kind of weird. Kind of useless.
Are you? That was awesome.
Not sure if it even has a slot in the collection book. There's the Fortnite Mare's melee weapon number 2. And Mr. Ken. Don't really care.
Swing away.
We might have already gotten all of the heroes within the birthday llamas, so I'm pretty sure they'll basically all be duplicates, which is kind of a shame. It would be nice if it once you had all of them, or like two of all of them, it would just start giving you weapons only, because obviously there's actually a point to have duplicate weapons, because you can perk them differently, and heroes are completely useless to have more than two. I guess they're basically just training manuals. Don't really care. I already have these guys from the pirate event. Don't even know what they do. Not a big fan of that event at all. Okay, let's get a rat-a-tat. Machine pistol. Very cool looking.
Ooh, nice sledgehammer.
So lots of new toys. Very cool. And we still have 48 left to go. Holy voice crack. Another Santa's will help it. Jeez, okay, we could make one for each element. Even though I don't ever use RPGs. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Another melee weapon from Fortnite Menace.
Sure.
A little disappointed they didn't bring the
I'm out.
Gravedigger back into the birthday llamas this year. I know it's just a sort of a trading save the world meme weapon, but I actually do like it. I like the feel of it. Duet.
Careful with that
Don't
now.
really want another duet. It gets explained in the collection book.
Fight on.
Yeah, Gravedigger is not like necessarily the best assault rifle, but I'm a fan. Maybe they'll bring it back this Halloween again.
Gotta love the. Woo!
Unlock your typewriter. Definitely go with the typewriter. Hemlock is actually a super good assault rifle, but I already have 3 perked up for each element, and plus I think I have extra ones I haven't even leveled up. So having 3 typewriters is awesome.
Well, I am out of here.
And woohoo, another mythic. See, I think there's actually several mythics we still need. So I'm not sure if mythic heroes are in a separate pool
Prizes.
or not, or like how duplicate protection works with those ones. Because let's see, I think we got. So that's a duplicate legendary hero. So I think the mythic heroes must be in their own separate pool because we're getting duplicate legendaries while we still have missing mythic heroes. Ginger Blaster, awesome weapon. Not really that stoked to get another one just because it's locked to physical, so there's not really a point of having multiple schematics of it, but still, it is a really awesome gun. I guess could just put different perks on it or something. Okay, got 2 of both these already. Go with Sanguine Dusk, I suppose. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Sanguine. Pretty sure that's something related to blood. But there we go. Bowler, okay. Already have that one because it came back to the event store earlier, or the weekly store earlier this year.
Remember me.
Already got both readings. Another hybrid, I suppose. Not a particularly useful hero. There we go.
That's me.
Ice King, an incredible hero. I already have him, but one for collection, I suppose. Another Yeoman, awesome. Steam Pistons, very mediocre assault rifle. Yeoman, very awesome sniper rifle.
Look out.
Definitely wouldn't mind having another schematic for that one. Yeoman right now is generally considered the best weapon for taking out the UFO in war games and twine endurance. So definitely worth having. And it'd be nice to have one perked for that and one perked for just normal usage. Okay, I already got both these ones, so it doesn't really matter. So Squire. Already have several of them, but yeah, that's a very good shotgun, absolutely.
Aw, you picked me. Well, I am out of here.
So what mythics do we still need? I think let's see, we got Ragnarok and Bladestorm Enforcer. I think we need Field Agent Rook, or the hell is she called? Field Agent Rio.
Awful.
And we need Dire.
I
I think those are the only two. Definitely a bit of a shame they're not bringing the blockbuster mythics back. Maybe they'll come to the store soon, I don't know. But yeah, like Raven. Luckily, I do still have two hero recruitment vouchers, so maybe I'll just end up using that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Another Ice King. And another Yeoman. That's really good to see. So we got 3 Yeomans and 3 typewriters now, which is very cool.
Fight on.
Now what I would really like is to get a more duplicate bundle buses, old Betsy, doesn't matter about this. Maybe more Rat Kings or Rat-a-Tats. I like both of those weapons a lot.
Are you a lumberjack? Prizes.
Oh, and also another pain train or two would be pretty fantastic because top one and pain train is incredible. Probably my favorite assault rifle, but it's kind of a shame just having one at the moment. It'd be nice to have elemental markers. Put the Dragoon. See if we can find one with a good 6th perk that we like. It'd be nice. And there we go. Field Agent Leo. Outstanding. So we just have one more mythic to go, which is Dire. So it looks like, yeah, the mythics are probably in their own separate pool. So for the heroes, it can be epic or legendary, and then the 4 hero classes. Or it can just be a mythic, and that's just one pool of its own. The 7 or so mythics that they have here. I mean, I guess we'll go with the lead sled. Doesn't really matter too much. Lead sled, I guess, is a pretty good weapon. Jabberwocky is an RPG, which I don't care about. I already have.
Remember me. Look out. That's me.
Okay, let's get a Thunder Thora. We have one for the collection, but Thunder Thora, we got one earlier on. I don't think I actually mentioned her, but she's a constructor that gives the electrified floors, which basically the base is just doing pulsing damage to anything that walks over it. So pretty good, especially in lower levels. Here we don't really care. Go with this one just because we have a million steamrollers already. Mr. Kyle, you going in the collecting with buddy. I already have you.
Well, I am out of here.
And then we end up with another one of those RPGs after all. Okay.
To the mop. Fight on.
Bean, okay. Filtrator 10, don't care. I believe his perk is increasing smoke bomb radius or something like that.
Prizes.
So, yeah. Take another first shot Leo just because she's kind of cute. Smasher Basher, some holiday event. I already have lots of those. Really, really, really would like another bundle bus or old Betsy. I think we only got one of each of those. Those are like, yeah, definitely priority on Pain Train. A better choice. Oh, but this just must be a choice for the random base game filler items. It's kind of weird that it's even giving us a choice for this. Half zero, just zero that. I mean, a choice of weapon, very cool. Bon Voyage, Smasher Basher. Don't care. I guess we'll go with the Bon Voyage. Just doesn't matter. Again, the pirate event. Very lame, in my opinion. Basically, the only good thing from it is Jack's Revenge. And actually, I guess the Baron and Steam Crasher, but wow, okay. You know what? Let's just take a fourth Sandus little helper. Why not? Well, I can bring it at North Pole. So that 20 llamas left. Make that 19. Pretty ridiculous.
That was awesome.
Boost up, okay, not really my favorite, but a decent chocolate. More duplicates, got Jingle Dress, I suppose. Probably my favorite Outlander, to be honest, just because so much Teddy up front, but don't really need 4 of her, or 3 even.
Llama out.
Jeez, okay, got 5 seconds along, so don't really, didn't really seem too necessary, but okay.
That's me.
Definitely rather be getting duplicates of that than something completely useless like a melee weapon. And there's another Ratatat. I don't know if that's our second or third. Either way, pretty cool. Lots and lots of weapons to work on. Leveling up finally. Been sitting on quite a few resources for approximately forever. Another Ice King. Another Sir Lancelot. That's kind of cool, I suppose. This Lancelot is actually pretty incredible because the heavy attack is basically this jousting maneuver that pushes enemies forward, but it actually works on mini bosses. So that's why we've been dealing with mini bosses in Twine Endurance is just jousting them with the Sir Lancelot and shoving them off cliffs and whatnot. Third Spectral Blade seems unnecessary, but okay. There's no point having more than 3 of those. I'm pretty sure they're locked to, or rather, they're limited to physical water and energy. The logic of that being that it's blue. And another dragoon. Sounds good. Sounds good. Take another Red Lion Ramirez for the collection book. Pretty much always going to choose her because her perk is literally called Quickscope. I actually spent one of my recruitment vouchers on her earlier this year. Pump shot or steam piston. Meh. Again, steam piston kind of underwhelming with the pop shot. Pop shot was a quest reward in Frostnite, which I never actually bothered to get because I think it was for some kind of annoying quest. It might have been reaching a certain wave on the Frostnite modifier where there's only like 5 seconds between the different waves or whatever. Something like that. Can't quite recall. I was just kind of burnt out at that point. Rat King, awesome. Basically the Hydra that sounds way better and cooler. I'm much happy to get a Rat King. Another Sir Lancelot. Okay. Again, it's a good weapon, but I really only need 1. At most 2. But I'll take it. Another 2-step. Yeah. Jeez, okay, well, kind of hurting. Still no Pain Train, no Bundle Bus, no Old Betsy, or no Duplicates, to be precise. But worst case scenario, we did get, I think, 3 Radcats and 3 Typewriters, which is pretty awesome. And we did get 1 of the other ones of it, so. Not exactly suffering. We do still need Dire, the mythic Werewolf hero. It is pretty much the icon of scamming. Another Rat King. Sounds good, sounds good. Spyglass, awesome. I think that's the second Spyglass. Fiona or Barrett. I'll go with another Fiona, doesn't matter, it's already have 2.
Please bunt, please bunt, please bunt. That was awesome.
Book at 45. Kind of a waste. I'm pretty sure it's actually locked to fire. I could be wrong, so it's completely pointless having multiples of them on top of the fact that it's kind of a gimmicky weapon on its own. The investing, a waste. Plague Doctor, such a cool skin, such a useless ability. It's something like, I want to say it's Smoke Bomb energy cost, which is just completely useless because Smoke Bomb is limited by the cooldown time, not by the energy cost. So you would never, ever, ever use him as a commander, and not really even as support either. Lead Sled number 4 or 5. Good lord. Winter and Sahudi. Eh, eh.
Careful with that axe.
Jeez, just 2 left. Okay.
Well, I am out of here.
Good choice. Very cool. Spyglass or Tree of Light. Both very good. Definitely gonna go with the Spyglass though, just because again I didn't play back during that event, and Tree of Light I already have one, and I don't think it ever been leveled up. I just have heard that it's a useful weapon. Spyglass we actually get random 6 perks and whatnot.
Oh no!
Now the last birthday llama. Happy birthday Fortnite.
I regret nothing.
Duplicate Fire Lady, and Spectral Blade number 4, which is one more than we could ever have any possibility of needing. Oh, okay, we have one more apparently.
That's me.
Another Guardian's Will. I didn't really need a third one of those, but it was a pretty awesome sword, so sounds good. Wow, so there you go. 82,471 tickets spent just like that. And by just like that, it's probably been like half an hour or so. I don't really know, but yeah, probably a super long video. So I'm not going to ramble on any longer here, but yeah, if anyone's still watching, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to use code EonsHD in the item shop, go for it, because currently the only people using it is me and 2 other awesome supporters. So if we could get that up to like 3 other awesome supporters, that would be really cool. And yeah, because otherwise it's going to take about 7 years before I get paid off of this, just based on me spending the V-Bucks that I earn by playing Save the World. So, thank you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.